if it came with just experience, like, I always feel like I'm trying to beat like whatever the time hack is. So I feel like my draw is always slow, so I'm trying to rush shots and shit. So I just asked if that's something you just come up with experience, or do I need to put myself more on a timer for the draw, or what?
So the answer is both, but more importantly, it's based on the visual cues of your presentation. Again, it doesn't matter if you're a yard or 100 yards away. Between here and here, it's the same speed, right? It's boom, right? The visual cues on when you are breaking off in the aiming gap depends on the size of the target, right? For example, 80-20 is not a time thing, it's a visual reference thing, right? So the 80-20 is right when I see the front of my gun, that's when I break off. The 85-15 is when I see my whole gun and I break off. The 90-10 is when the gun starts leveling off, is when I break off, right? Guys, don't worry about the time. The time is just a measurement thing to see if you did the technique right, okay? And I will guarantee you, regardless of where you're breaking off speed in the aiming gap, right? If you get ahead of it with stabbing your gun out of the holster and at least getting to the 80, it'll be amazing. Like, for example, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna play King of the Hill on steel, right? Some guy called me out, or I don't know what the fuck it was, right? So I go, here's the deal. If you beat me, you pick what side you go on, right? Because it was uneven number. If I beat you, I pick, right? So I go, and here's the deal. I'm going to do an 80-20. And he's like, okay. So I was going from concealment, right? Hands up, boom. Bang, right? We both hit at the same time. He had a frenetic thing, and he says himself, I got super fucking lucky. Me, I did an 80-20. And they were both in 148, right? Now, did I hit my time hack of 2 seconds? Absolutely not, but I still did an 80-20. Like on the first one, did you guys see the 80-20 on the very first one where I got a 156, right? I'm just kind of giving you parameters for doing that, right? But it's the visual cues. 80-20, see a little bit. 85-15, see the whole gun. 90-10, gun is leveling before I break off the steam. Does that make sense?
And are you hitting brakes, or are you just leaving off the gas to let it continue to slide?
I'm putting on the brakes.
Putting on brakes.
Yeah. But, so don't think of it as a stop, right? Think of it for a second. I need you guys to like kind of pretend that you used to stop for stop signs, all right? Now what do you do as an adult, right? You get about 5 yards off the stop sign, look for the popo, and you just glide through that fucking thing, right? Hey guys, I've been driving in this area for 4 days. I know how it fucking works, right? Right? So you're California rolling it, right? But when you pull the trigger, there's little to no energy, so that doesn't influence the gun. Does that make sense? Cool, awesome. Relay 2, you're up.